Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Random Robot Does Something Random. Today I'll be installing new front sway bar links on my 2012 Toyota Corolla. So after I jack up the car, I just need to take a 21mm socket and I'm just going to take off the front tires. And these are the tools we need: a 17mm box wrench, a 17mm socket with half-inch drive, a ratchet with a half-inch drive, a brake bar with a half-inch drive, small pry bar, and metric Allen keys. So this is the front sway bar link here. So it is held on with just one nut at the top and one nut at the bottom. And we'll need to break those loose. I'm using the brake bar, trying to break those nuts loose. So trying to get the brake bar in here to actually break those nuts loose is one of the most difficult parts. And once I get those started, I'm just going to switch over to a ratchet and I'm going to spray a little penetrating oil on it and see if we can get this off. So I'm just going to try to loosen it as much as I can with the ratchet first. So after a little bit, it'll just start spinning the shaft. So we're going to need the Allen key here. We're going to insert that into the end. We're going to use our box wrench to loosen the nut off the rest of the way. So the Allen key just gets inserted into the end of the shaft, and we'll use a box wrench to loosen off the nut. And once both nuts are off, we're just going to remove the sway bar link. I'm just going to use a hammer here to tap the shafts out. Now this sway bar, one end is particularly loose and movable. See that one? And you can actually move the shaft in. This one is really a little bit on the too tight side, so it's failed on both ends, and that's why we're replacing them. So I'm just going to remove the shipping caps off the new one. So I'm just going to install the new sway bar link, and I'm going to insert the shaft of the sway bar link into the sway bar portion first. And I'm just going to get the lock nut started on that. So once I have the lock nut started on the bottom one, I'm just going to use a pry bar after I line the top pin up as best I can and try to hold there with my hand. I'm going to use a pry bar to pry down on the sway bar. So again, I'm just prying down on it so I can get the top shaft into the hole. And once that's in, I'll get the lock nut started. And I'm using a 17mm socket to tighten that. And I'll just try to tighten them a bit with the ratchet first until the shaft starts spinning. So at this point I'll use the metric Allen keys and the box wrench, and we're going to tighten them the rest of the way. And once those are all tightened up, we just got to perform the same procedure to the other side and we'll be all done. Thanks again for watching The Random Robot. Please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos.